Shakur's. You can do,
Metropolis, too.
Yeah, Metropolis.
Metropolis, Antigua, and Dune, and Daybreak.
Yeah.
So we'll figure out the map here. I was able to. I set that console thing to multiply, which is something you never use.
Wait, what?
To move the console to get rid of it. So Metropolis will be the map pick. This will be game number 3. It's 1-1. No, it's 2-1 in favor of Nemesis, right?
Yep.
So
we had the first game, Cloud Kingdom, which is where Siphon won that one with the blink timing. Last game was just won by Nemesis.
Yep.
And the game in between was Nemesis winning on Ohana.
Yeah, with the DTs. Okay, so it's 2-1 in favor of Nemesis here. You can take it down, man. This could be pretty serious.
Yeah, it's all up. It's all on the wire right now. I mean, it could go either way. It's still very, very close.
Now, Metalopolis is an unusual map. I have not seen much cheese on this map. It's not
no.
really. You could cheese down here. I would expect, but then you have to take the risk.
More towards the middle. If you go up above that ramp,
over here?
like no. Like in between the two close spawn bases.
Yeah, I've seen barracks go down there, and I've seen barracks.
Yeah,
like
up there by the little warning sign. They warn you. That's the spot where you.
Yeah.
See, they put it in there.
I love how it still says GSL in there as well.
GSL's warning.
Yeah. Incoming cheese. I feel like if you're gonna cheese, like putting a pylon down here and then getting, if it's possible, get the gateways up there would be really, really good.
Oh, I don't know if you can fit 2 gateways up there though.
Yeah. And Siphon not gonna go for any cheese, throwing the pylon down the base. Nemesis the same for him. This is another map where this is good position. You got to be very, very careful. Cannon's very, very potent there.
Oh baby, yeah. Because like you're like one cannon on the low ground. Can that even touch that one mineral patch?
Right there it can.
I think it can.
Right there it can.
So that's pretty crazy already.
Obviously. Yeah, if you get it right there.
Maybe even 2 mineral patches.
Yeah. But still, I mean, that's enough, man. And then you can get them onto the high ground and subsequently...
Imagine if you unpowered that pylon.
Critical. Absolutely critical.
I think he's building his stuff there because it prevents him from building stuff on the high ground.
Yeah, that and it gives you vision because, that extends your vision to right over there. You can see, if you look at Siphon's vision, he cannot see that as well.
I mean, there's definitely nice ways to deal with cannon rushes. Like, you just build 3 pylons in the ramp, and then you rush to a stalker, and you shoot it from the high ground. But that's one of the ways to be sure to defend it.
Now, Probe's going to go ahead and get a scout off. Nothing crazy going on. I mean, Siphon's playing from behind here. If he wins this game, it goes 2-2, and he really puts Nemesis in a really tough spot of saying, I've taken you out 1 best-of-3 series. I can potentially take you out in 2 and take the tournament.
Yeah.
It's a very, very tough mindset. A lot of pressures on Nemesis. Siphon here, he's feeling pressure, but he's had a very, very long tournament. No one's going to say that this, a comeback will be nothing short of awesome, but
I think they're both very unsure right now of the final result, because they both demonstrated already that they have such a deep understanding of the PvP matchup.
Yeah, and LAN settings are so different than online tournaments.
Yeah.
You see the opponent there, it's like poker, man.
You see the personality.
You ever play online poker?
I have.
And you feel like I'm a big poker player. I love poker, and I don't play online all that much because I don't like being able to see my opponent's face.
Yeah, it's definitely a totally different game.
I like knowing that they're sweating, that they're unsure. I like reading tells, and it's the same thing.
You like wearing sunglasses inside?
I don't do that. I have actually a really good poker face.
What do you mean poker? There's things you do with your eyes. You can't even control it. Like you look certain ways unintentionally.
I pride myself on being able to control that. Second gas coming out of Nemesis.
Control that. You can control yourself to stop breathing, and then it's unconscious.
It's just
unconscious things that happen.
None of my friends are that good.
Oh, okay, they're all baddies.
No, none of them are baddies. They're just not that good.
Okay.
I'm better. I read poker books and play a lot. I've played enough online to know what I'm doing, but
the stats. You're the fact man.
Yeah. So it looks like double gateway out of Siphon again. Nothing too crazy there. I'm actually really bad at math and probability. Surprisingly.
Oh, really?
So for me to like StarCraft and poker, it's kind of weird. 3-gate Expo out of Nemesis probably. Wow, a lot of guys excited about Marvel vs. Capcom, man.
Yeah, I know. It's some big event happening here. But about the StarCraft event, I mean, if you look here, Siphon going again with 1 gas. I believe he was only on 1 gas last game as well.
Yeah, that's very, very true. Now, I'm curious to see, is Nemesis going to go for an expand, or is he going to tech behind this?
Did you point out how Nemesis has only 2 guys in the gas? I mean, how is that gonna?
Oh, he has 1 and 2.
All right,
Wow,
all right,
that's
1 and 2.
That's very weird.
So I think he actually just took. Well, now he's filling that out, but taking those gases earlier, it's gonna give Siphon the signal that I'm teching up. I'm gonna potentially be teching up.
Yeah.
And rather than teching up, he's actually just taking a Nexus.
Yep, third gateway and another robotics facility going down here for Siphon. 3-gate robo, of course, safe as it can be. Expo going down for Nemesis. And now Siphon's in a weird spot. Actually, he has his Expo going
did
down.
Siphon actually scout the 2 gas?
He saw the 2 gas.
So, yeah, because this is like something you would not normally expect here after seeing 2 gas is to go for actually a fast expansion.
Yeah.
But that's all due to that really critical probe management in the gas.
Yeah. Now, I mean, Nemesis got his Nexus down substantially earlier. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Siphon actually got his down substantially earlier. Wow.
No, that's Nemesis.
No. Red is... Siphon is red. He's got down his substantially
You're
earlier.
looking at blue, though.
I'm looking at the production tab.
I'm so dumb.
Yeah, I'm looking at production tab.
I totally forgot about that.
I honestly thought that Nexus went down much earlier, but it didn't.
Yeah.
So Siphon, tech
that one by
advantage
us.
and an Expo advantage here. Kind of surprising. I didn't see that coming.
I mean, also a little bit ballsy considering he saw the 2 gas. I mean,
Yeah.
you have to wonder every time, like, oh, well, what if it's some kind of big blink play coming in?
Very, very true. And you do have an Immortal, but one Immortal is not the best defense against Blink, especially on the low ground where the Stalkers are free to blink away.
And this map is just so good for blink. Just look at all the area on the high ground.
He did see a pylon, so he has to assume that there's a Nexus there. You wouldn't see a pylon there otherwise. It'd be a very, very weird spot for a pylon.
Both of them going for the Immortals, and one of the actually, did he cancel that Immortal, or did that finish?
Immortal count is...
no, I mean, did Siphon cancel his Immortal? I think it actually
He has
finished.
2 Immortals. He has a Twilight Council going down.
Okay, it looked like he might have canceled, but I think he let it finish. And in fact, he's just going to tech up, I think, to blink. Didn't Siphon do some of these plays earlier on where he would go for blink stalkers and like 2-3 Immortals and do a big 2-base timing?
Yeah, he has been doing that.
Specifically, it works best against the players who go fast Colossus, which is actually what OpTiKNemesis is doing.
Yeah, another Immortal on the way. Robotics facility, Bay, finishing up very soon.
So we'll see if he actually decides to go for the drop or instead for the Colossus. I mean, on this map, drops can be great, but I think Siphon, with his blink, will have enough to deal with that.
Yeah, well, he hasn't spent up any money on either one, so I'm going to go ahead and say it's going to be Colossi, which...
Yeah, he's got the gas for it anyway, so saving up 200 about gas, so probably going to be a Colossus coming out. Yeah, range is
on the way.
Getting range first is a little weird. Maybe he was supply blocked. Yeah, didn't have enough for that Colossus. Since
I think getting out range first is more crucial than getting out the Colossi sometimes. I mean, getting out the Colossi is almost like you just wasted the minerals. But
I mean, if you're going to push with 2 Colossus, then
you might as well have 2 Colossi than no Colossi.
Oh, he canceled the range? Are you kidding?
Whoa. All right. Maybe a little bit of nerves Nemesis here.
I don't know if that was a mistake, but, it could be one of these super fast one Colossus push, just using that Colossus to break force fields.
It's true.
Maybe he thinks he can push him, but I don't think that's going to be a good idea because Siphon's adding a ton of gateways behind this. He's adding 3 more gates. He's going to have Blink. He's going to have Immortals. So I think he really needed that range if he was going to make a more defensive play here.
Yeah, I'm surprised he canceled it. I wonder if he's going to switch it up. No, he's actually getting more Immortals.
Yeah, I don't know about this. He knows the push is coming, so he wants something to do with those Stalkers. But if you can keep the Colossus and stuff back, I don't know. This is a very defensive posture here. So Siphon does see what's going on, though. He has the Observer in position. He can blink up here, and Siphon's actually going to just pull back, I think.
A little bit of a counterattack. Zealot's into the middle line.
Oh, yeah, only 1 Zealot there. It's only going to be there for
pull
scouting.
The army back. Pylon will get sniped there, but Nemesis, very, very easy to defend here. This is a very, in general...
Siphon got supply blocked, actually, for quite a bit here. Just now starting 2 pylons.
Yeah, Siphon cannot engage into this. This is a very, very big...
and try to trap them, but he did show now that he does have Blink. He revealed that, but again, still supply blocked. Siphon is, if he wanted to do some pressure, he's really not going to be able to because of that really, really long supply block.
Yeah, looking at the workers count, it is 39 to 49. Siphon getting up to that max economy. And range now being restarted for Nemesis. I don't know what it is, but Nemesis is not able to keep up on his production of probes. And I think that's going to come back to haunt him here. And you can see this pylon being on here.
Yeah.
Siphon will scout it. That'll obviously blocking the 3rd Nexus. That's going to prevent.
Can't take that super fast.
Yeah, we'll have to get the army out there. That could be just be enough to pull him out of position. So
Worker
Siphon,
count is still even about.
very, very
wow.
high, 53 or 43.
Yeah, way higher. For
And
Siphon.
double Robe and Forge going down. So, or excuse me, another box facility. We're bringing up the double Robo facility, and then of course
Part of that +1, of course. That's going to be a big help. And now those 3 Colossus, those 4 Immortals, are going to start to become a bit of a liability as the game gets longer and longer, because it's much better to have more Colossus than having a lot of Immortals.
Yeah,
Immortals are great in the mid game.
Unless you get a stupid number of Immortals.
Yeah, but that's more for the mid game when there's Blink Stalker threats and stuff like that. When you're going double Robo, you just kind of want more and more Colossus.
Yeah, very high in gas too. I'm surprised there's no Twilight Council down here for him. That would have helped him expend the gas at least into.
I think it has to do with how many Immortals he made. It's just not so gas heavy to build all of those.
Yeah.
So it's actually going to prevent him from expanding if he wants to.
True, and 3 additional gateways are going down. Forge is on the way. +1 is already halfway done for Siphon, and he has he's going to have a significant Colossi lead as soon as those 2 pop out. Actually, no, he'll be pretty much dead even.
Now, this gas surplus is kind of it's the hallmark of a player who wants to, or he's uncomfortable with just continuing the tech up. He doesn't want to expend any resources on Twilight Council because he's afraid that he won't get anything out in time. He doesn't want to get upgrades, so he's just playing. I think he's overcommitted to the defense here, and
I think you're right.
That's reflected in the fact that he has no minerals to spare, but so much gas.
It's so hard to be aggressive on a map like this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's your opponent's map pick, so it's obviously he's playing on something that he likes to play on. And more importantly than that, your opponent has shown he's very, very diligent about picking his engagements. He's not going to go ahead and try to brute force his way into something. He'll be very, very smart.
That stalker positioning is also really so smart at the tower with an observer, so he can snipe observers that are crossing by there. He can also, maybe pick off a unit or 2 as they're marching across the map, which I think he's going to try to do, actually.
And Siphon's Dark Shrine is on the way.
Yeah, just blinking back there. I think he only lost 1 stalker, but shouldn't have actually lost any.
Yeah, but still, hey, taking map control back.
Yeah.
It's worth noting that Nemesis will have +1 done, and his third Nexus is
Siphon
on the
getting
way.
Dark Shrine right now, actually.
Yeah, I noticed that. And Siphon's third base is already done. He's away up on workers, although
Siphon has 3 observers, only 1 observer for Nemesis. So Dark Templar are going to have this timing now where they can do a ton of damage. There's been no cannons. I don't even think. I mean, he has the Forge, but I don't think he started any cannons at all.
No. I mean, he's got to be wary of that.
And this is the time in the game where you have to start thinking about that. Like, I'm taking my 3rd. All right, it's about the time in the game he could throw in a Dark Templar. So
yeah, I mean, it happened. That's happened that one game on the first series on Ohana.
Yeah.
First series on Ohana.
We also saw something similar, Home Story Cup, Saucy versus MC, game number 3, I think, or game number 2. Where MC just warped in some Dark Templar against double Robo, and there were no cannons out, and the observer was out of position.
Very true. I mean, it can happen to anybody, any level of play. Colossi count 7-7, 4 Immortals to 2, 1 Dark Templar, 20 Zealots to 9 though, and 6 Stalkers to 9. High Templar are also on the field for Nemesis. They are moving into Archons. Where's the DT going right there? Observer in position. No, it is not. It's that DT.
Yeah, that DT is just going to go scout, I think, for the 4th.
Yeah, we'll run out of vision.
Yeah. Just checking it out. Just wants to make sure that it's
DTs are pretty quick, man. 2.81.
Yeah, not bad.
Nearly as fast as Stalkers. It's faster than Zealots.
Yep.
And faster than Colossi. So it can be kind of hard to catch up to. Can you imagine if they were like super fast, what would happen?
That is speed upgrade.
Or they blink like Zeratul.
What if they could fly?
Then there'd be Banshees.
No, but like only hit. And they fly, they only hit air. That's like a Viking.
And then they'd be Banshees that only hit air. I don't know. It'd be really broken and powerful.
I like the idea.
I'm waiting for the Oracle to come out, man, and just to shut down everything. Like the Oracle will win
yeah.
games single-handedly. Waiting for that to happen. 4 Zealots marching across the map, probably just to sacrifice himself for supply. DT has made his way into the third base. Has cleared the mineral line. Colossi and Red City are Union Arms. And you see these 4 Zealots are going to move in here to trying to help, but
yeah, this is a nice Sim City though.
They will get cleaned up very quick. But that was just, of course, to open up supply.
Did he miss that Dark Templar? Oops.
Oh, it's still there. Observer.
Where'd the observer go?
There's only 1 on the field. He's just getting
He blew it away, I think.
killing now. A lot of workers going down here for Nemesis.
Yeah, focus firing on those probes. Very, very
14
nice.
workers so far. How many is the Dark Templar has 8 of those kills, so.
Why is he shooting the rocks? It's Dark Templar. Where's his observer?
Oh boy, this is
This is why you build cannons now.
Yeah,
it's
and
like
now
1 or
DT
2 cannons. Like, look, he's got 1,500 minerals, so he could build a lot of cannons.
Yeah, but
You
you
can
need
build
to think that
15
up.
cannons if he wants.
Yeah, that Observer finally coming to play. Take out that Dark Templar. Nemesis taking a 4th base. Siphon taking a 4th base. Pretty much at the same time. Siphon's a bit more ahead. Fleet Beacon going down for Siphon as well. Stargate has gone down for Nemesis, but no Fleet Beacon. We're going to see Motherships, man. And I can't help but think that Nemesis is so far behind on this.
The thing is, though, their motherships will be at about the same time. If the mothership was at a lot earlier for one player, you just have this totally one-sided engagement, right? In this situation, it's going to come down to who gets the. There may be a feedback coming into play. You know, if someone gets a feedback on the mothership, it kind of negates the vortex. But also,
and there's a lot of damage too.
And the observer positioning too, though. Like if someone snipes observers,
I feel like that observer upgrade's so crucial, and nobody ever gets it. It's pretty cheap, and it's research.
Look at how much money they're floating right now. Like you can afford that, and it's not bad that they're floating money at this point in the game. By the way, it's just that that's what happens. You build up a bank. At the end of the game, you're maxed on supply, and you just reinforce with lots and lots of units. But actually, neither of them have enough supply to make a mothership either, so they're going to have to kill some of their own units.
Both players stay on 67 probes, ironically, so they have pretty much identical income.
Yeah, that's probably the ideal probe count even for a late-game PvP.
Yeah, you want a little bit extra. I mean, that one extra Colossi or getting that mothership out, totally worth it. I mean, you can even you can see that now Nemesis is going to try to sacrifice
upgrades the same, by the way? I think they're...
2 plus 2 plus 2. But, Nemesis has armor real quick. They'll have plus 2 armor. But plus 3 weapons will finish a little bit sooner for Siphon here.
He's just throwing away supply right now. Wants to free up some room for the mothership.
Yep. And actually, he will get a Zealot, which is...
that actually means that his mothership will be a lot earlier than Siphon's.
Yeah, it's 25 seconds ahead. That means 25 seconds or 30 seconds closer to the mothership. Each second that goes... every second that goes by is every second closer to the vortex.
Yeah, exactly. And neither player has Templar Archives either, so it's not like...
Nemesis does. That's how he's been getting Archons, man. He's been mixing Archons into the mix.
It's just Siphon has the Dark Shrine instead for his Archons. Yeah.
And someone was trying to sneak by. I don't know what it was.
I think it's the DT.
No DTs remain on the field. A DT here and there around the map can be quite potent.
Yeah, the Watchtowers, wherever.
Yeah, it all depends. And this is one of the few instances on this map where I'm kind of surprised there's no island expansions because it'd be the one time I'd ever take it. There is a War Prism over here from Nemesis. I don't know when that...
Can you drop in a helicopter landing there?
I have no idea.
War Prism's not a helicopter.
Oh, but Siphon has this observer right here, too.
I wonder if you could just keep some guys there. Like, you know?
I doubt it. That'd be sweet, though.
You hide some buildings there? Like Dark Shrine?
I will try. Next time I have to try it. There's also numbers on each of these bases, which I think is really interesting. That's 3. I don't know.
Very organized map makers. They want to make sure they don't make more than 4 bases. You know, to lose track.
Yep. So more gates going down here. Nemesis is going to the ultra late game here for PvP. Something you don't see all that often, man. You really, really don't. Mothership nearly out. It's going to be a full 60 seconds ahead of his
that's
opponents.
like almost a full vortex ahead.
That is a full vortex.
Yeah, because it's you start out with 50 energy and it's 50 more for that vortex.
So
he will have a timing here. It's going to be very close, and one feedback, again, will negate that. But, I mean, again, Siphon doesn't have a Templar tech, so he can't actually feedback. It's going to come down to if he sees this coming. And I think Nemesis is gearing up, though, to just do the kill timing here.
3-2. Shield's going to be ahead.
Yeah. Blink about to finish, too. This is the kill timing. Once that mothership pops, a forward Nexus here. I think he just He's just intimidated.
My game is mothership is out.
He didn't want his money to get above 3,000.
No, I think that's real to. It's
a choke point.
It's gonna go before the mothership is there. Some of those Archons instantaneously
needs to be careful. Does not want to engage without the mothership. And again, is there an observer here for a Siphon? If there's not, he's gonna have to focus the mothership first.
Very, very hard to tell. Yes, there is. So there is a mothership.
See, that's why you want speed for your observers. Like, you don't want to get caught in a spot like that.
Nope, not at all.
Now, how close are we to that vortex, by the way?
And a bit of a warping into the main. Zealots are being countered in.
Wow.
They're able to do actually a lot of damage.
Siphon's got a lot of Zealots here, but he's shooting at gas. He really should focus down some, like the Colossus Bay or something.
Yeah, and Siphon's upgrades 2-1-3, whereas Nemesis sitting on 2-0-3. +1 shield's going to finish here in the next few minutes. +3 armor going to be finished very soon. But Siphon needs to do something about this, though. They're coming in some units. This is why DTs are so good in the late game.
I mean, Nemesis is just giving away his vortex timing, though. Like, there was nothing to deal with that, and now he's just hurtling up.
Yeah, and
now when he pushes, I think there might be enough for a vortex here for
yeah, there is. It's done.
And I think a defensive vortex is almost always going to be better than an offensive one.
Nearly. Probe's even back.
Yeah, throwing away supply. He's going to have such a nice death ball here.
135 supply for Nemesis, so he is at an army supply. 126.
What is he adding in though? What kind of units?
Void Rays.
Void Rays is. I mean, out of 1 Stargate, I don't know if it'll be enough. But if you got like 3 Stargates up right now, replacing units with Void Rays, that's going to be very helpful.
And here comes a bunch of Zealots over here to the south of the base.
Yeah,
we'll
but this choke point, they're just throwing away supply here, so it's not anything unintentional.
That's the purpose of that Nexus, though, is to choke it up, man. It's kind of expensive, but you have
I wouldn't mind to see cannons behind that even.
Yeah, the Chrono Boost. I'm even lagging, man. This mothership is not.
Oh yeah, it's not playing nice with the computer.
No, it's not.
But yeah, adding in Void Rays, I like that a lot actually. But I think it should be maybe, if you can afford it, it should be more Stargates because he's like got so much gas right now.
Now the only opportune moment that Nemesis will have is A, his +3 armor is done, so he has that, and B, he's gonna have 2 vortexes very shortly.
Now Templar Archive's just starting now for Siphon, but is there any Templar out for Nemesis? I don't think we're actually gonna see feedback here.
No, Archon's gonna push forward.
Observers rushing forward. He has to be very careful not to lose those observers either. But
where's the vortex?
Oh my God! He vortexes the mothership.
Where's the mothership for?
The mothership is in the vortex.
You can I didn't know you could do that. Wow, and there goes the rest of Nemesis. Are there Archons in there? That's the question. There's one High Templar. There's one.
Oh my God! That Templar said to feed back the mothership.
Does it get it? Does it get it? Yes, he does. And there's another vortex out of Nemesis, draining all his energy in there.
But he's losing a lot of Colossus behind this. And where are the warp-ins from Siphon? This is his spot to warp in, and he's just not doing it. Needs to be so careful right now.
Vortex looks so sick on Extreme Graphics. Going in one more time.
Oh my God! But he didn't actually manage to feed back that guy.
He did. Oh wow, he didn't feed back.
But he will right now.
And there it goes. Tons of damage done to that mothership. No vortexes available.
But I think Siphon with these warp-ins might have enough to repel this attack. And if he does, I think it's going to be the end of the game for Nemesis. Losing that mothership would just be the hugest thing right now.
And getting across the gap will get away. Yes, it will with just... Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my God. I think he's got it. I think the mothership is going down.
Oh.
And there it goes, crashing down into the ground. And honestly, at this point in the game, Siphon taking a 6th base on Metropolis. I don't see any way to come back. He's already harassed so much of the main base. Its supply is ahead by 24, and
a huge army.
Considering that the worker supply is so much for...
Let's not forget, though, that Nemesis has a significant larger work account here.
Yeah, but I don't think that matters, because look at the banks. I mean, okay, Siphon...
Okay, look at Nemesis bank, man.
I mean, Siphon right now could just warp in, like, pure Archons, right? And just, like, attack.
I don't know, man. Nemesis...
He's got the mothership. He can do a good old-fashioned mothership Archon toilet.
I suppose you're right. I think Nemesis just needs a lot more... Oh, yes. Well...
Nemesis' bank is very respectable, but, I mean, it comes down to the fact that his mothership is dead. And, I mean, Siphon has to know that. He has to know that there's one chance for him right now. He's starved on minerals, but he can at least maybe make a bunch of Archons and try to do a good Archon toilet.
He has 9, and that's a substantial amount, but it's only going to work if he can catch Nemesis' army. And their mothership lagging behind, of course.
Yeah.
And doesn't have enough
vortex yet.
And don't forget one feedback, man.
It's going to be 25 seconds more for that vortex.
There's a bunch of there's 2 High Templar being warped in.
It needs to be so careful. He really should spread those observers all around to make sure that he's not flanked by any High Templar.
Oh man, there's a lot of Colossi here too.
I don't know why he's pushing in before, but it still could be a close match. There's still many Archons remaining, but they're slowly melting. The Great Concave here from Nemesis. And getting flanked a little bit by some... Oh, get feedback on the mothership! So there's no chance for... But if he can maybe snipe some observers at least. I don't think there's any observers remaining here.
No, Nemesis has... actually, no, there's no observers remaining for Siphon. However, Nemesis does have 1, so if Nemesis can at least get out of the mothership, he'll be okay. It's still a good 40 seconds away.
But still, the army here is still so big. Wow. I don't know if there's anything that can deal with this many Colossus. The Archons, he's going in for the kill. This is it, guys, ladies and gentlemen. Will he be able to close out the series right here?
I don't know,
man. Take it to one more match.
Yeah, he'll have to take another match, but it's going to be tight. It's going to be very, very close. That mothership being a pain in the ass with that cloak, giving a lot of advantage to the back to the Colossi, man. Not even get into him.
And I feel like every time he's going to, his observers are non-existent right now. He does not know if he's going to get flanked by more Templar.
There's the observer coming in and out. Will actually slowing a little down the army. Nemesis with a much larger bank than Siphon here, but Siphon army supply 119 to 75.
And the tech, I mean, there's 2 Colossus at a time being produced now by Siphon, so...
Yeah, look at this. This is a nice flanking force here.
Yeah, but it's pure Zealots versus all these Colo.
And a lot of Archons.
Catching a Colossus. This is just one more thing to go into Siphon's favor. Playing this game so well
3-2-3 upgrades for Siphon. 3-2-3 upgrades here for Nemesis. Dead even on upgrades. And you know what? I really don't see how.
Yeah, he's
Nemesis
maxed again.
Yeah, how can Nemesis really counter this? He has the mothership out. He's going to need the Vortex.
Look at all this useless supply and probes, too. Like, at this point of the game, those probes are just hurting you more than helping you.
Yeah, it's allowed him Siphon's actually rebuilt probes at some time. He's actually ahead on the worker count. Army Supply says that it's also in favor of Siphon as well. Here comes the big engagement. Oh, gosh, the mothership with the huge flank.
Oh, my God. If he could get a flank here, it could turn the tides. But will he manage to... these Marships are going to meet each other. What are they going to do?
Oh, man, that could have been Nemesis' one opportunity.
Out of position, though. I don't think it's going to be enough right now. He's going to fall back, and just one mothership here. I mean,
and the Vortex, if he can get the Vortex on exactly what he needs to get the Vortex out now.
Wow, a lot of Colossus going down, but there's nothing there to deal damage to them. I think they'll be actually quite safe there in the Vortex. Throwing all the Archons in as well, very wisely, just to prevent any units from going in there from Nemesis. And it just, I think from here on out,
the army's going to pop on out.
Yeah, only Zealots for Nemesis. It's just not enough. He had such a nice mineral bank, but when it came down to it, Zealots are not going to deal with this army composition.
And Vortex now added.
Good game, well played. Siphon takes the game. It's going to go on to the ace match.
This is the ace matches of ace matches, man. Oh. I need I need like a 2-minute break. I don't know about you. Like, I need to get some water. I need to give these guys a minute to recalculate themselves. This is gonna be a big game coming up, and we're catching the very last train home, I think, here.
Oh man.